Okay, so get ready, because today we're going deep on beryllium.
Beryllium.
But not like how you'd think, though.
Oh.
We're doing it inspired by a song called Beryllium.
Okay.
Off of Kurt Holz's album Periodic One, which is
interesting.
kind of an experimental pop album.
Okay.
But yeah, a whole song about an element.
Music and science. I'm into it.
It's actually full of like little clues about beryllium's properties and its significance and all that.
Okay. I like it.
So let's decode the lyrics and see what we find.
Yeah, let's see what we can uncover here.
Okay, so one thing I noticed is that it keeps repeating this phrase.
Okay.
Like, Be. This is the key.
Right. Be beryllium.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what's the key part?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like, what's the key?
Well, it's not like you just find beryllium everywhere, right? It's actually pretty rare in the Earth's crust. So that scarcity makes it really valuable, almost like a key to unlock different technologies.
It's less about a literal key.
Yeah.
And more about its importance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Its importance. And the fact that there's not a lot of it.
Got it.
That's the key.
Okay. Another line I noticed is...
Sure.
Light as air, brittle strong.
Yeah.
Which sounds contradictory.
Right. It's super lightweight, but it's also really strong.
Really strong.
Especially for how light it is. And that makes it perfect for, like, aerospace stuff where
weight matters.
Yeah, every ounce counts.
Yeah.
But you can't, like, compromise on the strength.
Yeah. You need it to.
It's got to be tough.
To hold up.
Absolutely.
Okay. So lightweight enough to launch into space.
Right.
But tough enough to handle, like, a rocket launch or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty cool stuff.
Okay. Then there's a part where it says something about dancing in the stars.
Oh, yeah.
Which sounds poetic, but is that actually true?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Really?
Beryllium is actually formed in stars.
What?
Yeah. So you've got these crazy high temperatures and pressure in stars, right?
I mean, yeah, it's a star.
And that's what nuclear fusion is all about.
Okay.
You're smashing lighter atoms together to make heavier elements.
Yeah.
And that includes beryllium.
So it's not just poetic. It's actually...
straight from the stars.
Wow. So that means, like, the beryllium we have here on Earth was made billions of years ago.
Billions of years ago, yeah.
Inside stars.
Inside stars.
That's amazing.
A pretty wild thought, right?
That is a wild thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of beryllium being here on Earth.
Sure.
The song talks about it being a silent guard.
Oh, yeah.
With a steady stance.
Steady stance.
What does that mean?
I think that part's about how it's used in defense and aerospace technologies.
Like what?
Well, like I was saying before, it's so strong and lightweight.
Yeah.
So it's perfect for things like satellites, aircraft parts, even missile systems.
Wow.
So in a way, it is kind of like a silent guardian, keeping things stable and safe,
Providing protection.
Yeah.
In these important applications.
Exactly.
Okay, this is where I need your help.
Okay.
Because it keeps saying this line.
Right.
Hidden deep in alchemy.
Hidden deep in alchemy, yeah.
Now, wasn't alchemy mostly about, like...
turning lead into gold?
Yeah.
Right?
Did they actually do anything practical with beryllium way back then?
Well, alchemy definitely had, like, a mystical side to it.
For sure.
But it also, like, laid the foundation for modern chemistry.
Okay.
And alchemists were really into beryllium.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, and its compounds. They saw that it had potential.
Interesting.
Even if they didn't totally understand it at the time.
So it's like a nod to beryllium's history?
Yeah.
And how it's always kind of intrigued people?
Exactly.
Okay, there's another line that says...
Okay.
Shapes, unknown crystals shine.
Okay.
In your zone, we align.
In your zone, we align. Yeah.
What's that all about?
So that's talking about beryllium's crystal structures, which are actually pretty cool looking.
Really?
Yeah, they come in a bunch of different shapes, and they're shiny.
Like literally shiny?
Yeah, like they sparkle.
Wow.
And it's not just about how they look.
Okay.
These crystals have special properties that make them really useful for high-tech stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Especially in things like lasers.
Oh, why?
And other optical devices.
So those shiny crystals could be like...
powering lasers.
Powering lasers.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Wow.
And when the song talks about alignment...
yeah, in your zone, we align.
Right. It's kind of like we're aligning with beryllium's capabilities.
Because it helps us...
exactly.
harness light.
Yeah, harness and direct it in these really precise ways.
Well, that's awesome.
So it's like beryllium's helping us achieve all these technological advancements.
So from like being made in stars...
billions of years ago.
...to cutting-edge technology.
Pretty incredible journey, right?
Yeah, beryllium's story is really remarkable.
It really is.
Okay, so to recap,
All right.
it's rare, it's strong, it's historically significant, and it's used in all kinds of stuff, from aerospace to lasers.
And who knows what we'll discover about it next.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We're still learning about beryllium.
We are.
And given its unique properties and where it comes from.
Right, like being made me stars.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows what it could contribute to in the future.
Totally think about like future technologies or scientific discoveries.
Yeah.
There's so much potential there.
So if you're curious,
Definitely.
I encourage you to keep learning about beryllium.
Yeah, do some research.
You might be surprised by what you find.
Absolutely. It's a fascinating element.
It is.
For sure.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into beryllium.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
And we'll see you next time.
See you later.